Have you ever looked at a Rolex and wondered, what's the real story behind this crown? It's not just a watch, it's a symbol of success, an icon of precision, and a legend in the world of luxury. But who was the genius behind it all? And how are these incredible timepieces, revered around the globe, actually brought to life? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the world of Rolex. Forget the hype for a moment, and let's dive deep into the fascinating journey of its creation. From one man's visionary dream to the meticulous craftsmanship that defines every single watch. This is the story of how Rolex was born. It all starts not in the rolling hills of Switzerland, but in London, England, with a visionary young man from Germany named Hans Wilsdorf. In 1905, at just 24 years old, Wilsdorf founded a company specializing in distributing timepieces. But he wasn't just a businessman, he was a perfectionist with a bold idea. At the time, wristwatches were considered flimsy, inaccurate, and more of a lady's fashion accessory. Pocket watches were the standard for serious gentlemen. Wilsdorf, however, saw the future on the wrist. He dreamed of creating a wristwatch that was not only elegant, but also robust, and most importantly, chronometrically precise. He partnered with his brother-in-law, Alfred Davis, and they started Wilsdorf and Davis. Wilsdorf's genius was in sourcing the best components. He worked with a small, skilled watchmaking firm in Bienne, Switzerland, known for producing incredibly precise movements, and housed them in high-quality cases from England. He was relentless in his pursuit of accuracy. He knew that to convince the public, he needed proof, so he started submitting his wristwatches for chronometer certification from official rating centers. In 1910, a Rolex wristwatch was the first in the world to receive the Swiss Certificate of Chronometric Precision. 4 years later, the prestigious Kew Observatory in Great Britain awarded a Rolex its Class A Precision Certificate, a distinction previously reserved exclusively for marine chronometers. Wilsdorf had proven his point. A wristwatch could be as reliable as any pocket watch. But what about the name? Wilsdorf wanted something short, easy to pronounce, in any language, memorable, and a name that looked good on the dial. He said the name Rolex came to him one morning while riding on a horse-drawn omnibus in London. He claimed a genie whispered it in his ear. In 1908, he trademarked the name, and by 1920, he moved the company's entire operations to the watchmaking capital of the world, Geneva, Switzerland, to be closer to his suppliers and establish the brand in its rightful home. The legendary Rolex crown logo was registered in 1925, symbolizing the crown of victory for every wearer. Wilsdorf's obsession with performance didn't stop at precision. He knew a truly reliable watch had to conquer the elements, specifically dust and water, the archenemies of delicate watch movements. This led to one of the most significant innovations in watchmaking history. In 1926, Rolex created the Oyster, the world's first waterproof and dust-proof wristwatch. It featured a hermetically sealed case, providing optimal protection for the movement inside. To prove its revolutionary design, Wilsdorf devised a brilliant marketing stunt. He equipped a young English swimmer named Mercedes Gleitz with an oyster for her attempt to swim the English Channel. After more than 10 hours in the icy water, the watch emerged in perfect working order. Rolex took out a full-page ad on the front of London's Daily Mail newspaper to celebrate the feat, and the concept of the brand ambassador was born. The Rolex Oyster's reputation for toughness was sealed. The next great leap was solving the inconvenience of daily winding. In 1931, Rolex invented and patented the world's first self-winding mechanism with a perpetual rotor. This ingenious system, a semicircular weight that pivots freely in both directions, uses the natural motion of the wearer's wrist to wind the mainspring. This mechanism is the foundation of virtually every modern automatic watch made today. With a waterproof Oyster case and the self-winding perpetual movement, Rolex had created the blueprint for the modern wristwatch, and the innovations kept coming. In 1945, Rolex introduced the Datejust, the first self-winding chronometer to display the date in a window on the dial. Then, in 1953, they launched a series of tool watches designed for specific professions. The Explorer, which survived the summit of Mount Everest; the Submariner, the first diver's watch waterproof to 100 meters; and the GMT Master, designed for Pan Am pilots to track 2 time zones at once. Rolex wasn't just making watches. They were creating essential tools for pioneers and adventurers. So, how does this legacy of innovation translate into the watches made today? The creation of a modern Rolex is a masterclass in vertical integration and uncompromising quality control. Unlike many brands, Rolex makes nearly everything it all starts with the raw materials. Rolex even has its own foundry where it creates its exclusive gold alloys, including 18-karat yellow, white, and Everose gold, a patented pink gold alloy that won't fade over time. For their steel watches, they use something called Oyster steel, which belongs to the 904L steel family. This superalloy is exceptionally resistant to corrosion and polishes to an incredible sheen, but it's also much harder to machine than standard watch steel, requiring Rolex to invest in specialized equipment. The heart of the watch, the movement, is assembled and regulated entirely by hand, comprising hundreds of tiny, intricate parts. Each movement is a miniature mechanical marvel. After assembly, the movements are sent to the official Swiss Chronometer Testing Institute for 15 days of rigorous testing in different positions and temperatures to earn their chronometer certification. But for Rolex, that's just the first step. Once the movement is cased up, the entire watch is tested again, in-house, on Rolex's own even stricter criteria, to earn the title of superlative chronometer. This ensures a real-world precision of -2 seconds per day, more than twice what's required by This dual testing process is a testament to their obsession with accuracy. The dials are miniature works of art, often crafted from unconventional materials like meteorite or with hand-applied hour markers made of gold to prevent tarnishing. The bracelets, whether the robust Oyster, the elegant Jubilee, or the prestigious President, are a study in engineering and comfort, designed to feel like an integral part of the watch. And of course, there's the testing. The waterproofness of every single dive watch is tested in hyperbaric tanks, first in air pressure and then in water. Watches are subjected to shock tests, simulating impacts far greater than they'd ever experience in daily wear. Robots simulate years of wear and tear on bracelets and clasps. This relentless testing ensures that every Rolex that leaves the factory is not just beautiful, but built to last for generations. From Hans Wilsdorf's initial vision of a reliable wristwatch to the vertically integrated manufacturing powerhouse of today, the story of Rolex is one of constant evolution, driven by a relentless pursuit of perfection. It's a brand that has never compromised on quality, always pushing the boundaries of what's possible in mechanical watchmaking. Each watch isn't just an assembly of parts, it's the culmination of over a century of history, innovation, and passion. It is the legacy of a man who saw the future on the wrist and dedicated his life to making it perfect. So the next time you see that iconic crown, you'll know it's more than just a logo. It's a promise of performance, a symbol of history, and a testament to an enduring legacy of excellence. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of Rolex. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do you and I'd forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do when I miss our next adventure into the world of horror. See you in the next one.